Good morning, my name is Kira and I am doing my best to do a 30-day juice feast. I have done this before on the Inspired by Jason Vale group. I did it for the Super Juice Me Challenge straight after Jason first released his Super Juice Me film. So I did it the next day. So I did it for 28 days. I lost 15 pounds. I did it mainly to yes, the weight loss, absolutely, but I also have fibromyalgia, and I wanted to see, I had hoped that it would cure me. Now it didn't, and I would have liked to have lost more weight. However, that still is a stone down. I'm just going to show you something. I have a new chart, and I have it I'm starting here on it's Thursday, so I have it written down as the days. So 30 days. Now listen, that's what I'm starting, that's what I'm aiming for, but I'm not going to put myself under huge pressure. I'm going to go for as long as the 30 days as possible. 30 days, I am hoping. I think I will stick to the 30 days because there's a reason why I want to try and get to 11.5 stone by the end of the 30 days. So I do have a stone yet to go. I'm not going to weigh myself every day like I did the last time. I've learned a lot of things, do's and don'ts from the last time. Definitely going to, as part of I'm still going to do 2 Thickies and 2 Thinnies, but I'm going to incorporate a lot more vegetables rather than fruit, so I don't feel as if I would be having those berry blends. I don't know if I'm going to add banana as a blend. I'm going to stick with the avocado. Yeah, I don't feel as if I will have the banana blend, though I do like the spirulina shake that Jason has on his 28-day plan, so I may treat myself to that on a Saturday or a Sunday, so we'll see. But I'm largely I'm kind of going for a mixture between Joe Cross and Jason Vale. Jason and a lot of his juices would add pineapple and apple, and maybe berries and maybe a banana, so I won't be doing stuff like that. It'll be just 1 part fruit and then the rest vegetables, because for me, just for me, because I have fibromyalgia and I feel as if that's what works best for me. Alright, doesn't mean that Jason's plan is no good, because it most certainly is. It's just you know, you have to adapt these things to your own sort of health and your own sort of goals. So I did the Joe Cross plan way back there in late October, early November, and I only did it for 9 days because I find his juices harder to stick to, whereas Jason's are easier. They're hardcore, but I did feel an awful lot better in those 9 days than I did on the full 28 days on Jason's plan. Again, please, that's just for me, alright? The Jason Vale's 28-day app, if you're thinking of doing the 28-day, is absolutely invaluable, and I won't be doing this 30 days without that either. I am doing Jason's plan, I'm just modifying it for my own health, for my own needs. Just like in the movie with the guy, with John, with the ulcerative colitis, he had to adjust a little bit and add red cabbage for his particular health problem. That's exactly what I'm doing for mine. So just less fruit, more veg. And I won't be able to exercise. I did do the exercising, or I tried to do some, I did even run at some stage, did a little bit of jogging on the last time, but I found that it really didn't help, and it could very well have exacerbated the fibromyalgia flare that I've had since. So I won't be doing any exercises. I'm not able to at the moment anyway. My fibromyalgia is at an all-time low. I can actually, it is starting to get better where I can walk to Tesco, just barely, and Tesco is literally just a 5-minute walk down the road. So that's how bad I am. I can't go outside the house, I can't go downtown to do messages, to do shopping, because I can't walk. It's just far too painful. So I'm in an awful lot bad way. I've had a series of incredibly bad migraines. Not so much yet here at the moment, but it's only early days yet, and I'm sure it'll hit me again. So my health, between migraine and fibromyalgia and depression, since I came off the 28 days, even starting at the last week of the 28 days, has been really, really bad. My eating hasn't been the worst, but I did partake, and last night I had a Chinese. It was my last meal, so I said, yep, I'm having a Chinese, and that was the first Chinese I had since I embarked on the 28 days, apart from the spring rolls that I had when I came off the 28-day plan. I had started to slip into bad eating habits. I still was nowhere near as bad, but I did, and I was eating lentil crisps, which are my favourite. There's the, wait, let's show you the bag. Probably shouldn't do that. That's these yummy things. Oh my God, they are my Achilles heel. I absolutely adore them. But I had started to eat a pack of them a day. So again, slipping into my old eating habits. I did gain about 4 pounds, which isn't bad. But it was creeping up to 5, creeping up to 6, creeping up to... So I had to put a stop to it. So, in order to get my health back right now, yes, the fibromyalgia didn't really cure in the 28 days. It did get better in parts sometimes. So there was definitely a sign of improvement with the juicing. And I still know that juicing and then forward on to clean eating, will be the best plan possible for the fibromyalgia and for keeping it under control. Don't think you can ever cure this. It's just something that you can keep at bay for the majority of the time. Fibromyalgia isn't just about eating, it's also about emotional issues, which I have a ton of. And if I get anxious about anything, even a momentary, even just a momentary, I can't say that word, even just momentary for a moment, wham bam, I have a huge flare. So, and that's something that's spontaneous, it's something that just happens. So it's no matter how much EFT you do, or counselling, or meditation, or anything, it can happen in literally the blink of an eye. You feel you've done something, you go, oh God, I hope I haven't offended, I hope I haven't done something wrong, and then next minute you've got a flare. So it really is that delicate, and it is something that is quite hard to, almost impossible, though I don't feel anything is impossible. Well, apart from flying to the moon and marrying Jason Vale, or Declan Donnelly, or Dermot O'Leary, or Mel Gibson when he was in Braveheart, or my ex. Oh shit, actually, I actually better not. Oh, bollocks, I'm putting this on public. Okay, that's the last time I'll talk about that. Yeah, so there are some things that are impossible, but you can maintain fibromyalgia, and it's just striking that balance. I want to get to a stage where it no longer controls my life, basically. Certainly not to the degree that it does now. Anyway, I'm ranting, as I always do. If you didn't join my videos in the last 28 days, I rant. They're boring. They're, cut me off at a minute, because I just keep repeating the same old shite. But I will do my best to, even when, and I did hit some pretty low days on my 28 days before, but I will always try and see the positive, and see where this takes me. I'm not in exactly the best emotional health right now. I have been kind of shit myself. I'm just feeling very confused about certain things in my life, but I am doing my best to sort of get back the old me who's in control and can steer my life in directions. I'm talking about work, health, and other issues. But yeah, we'll get there. It's a journey, and again, 28 days, come on, it's not going to change your life. You have to keep going. You don't need to stick, please, believe me, you do not need to stick on these plans for these lengths of times, the 38 days, the 28 days, the 60 days. No, I'm doing it purely because I have an extremely chronic health condition, and I want to try and get it under control. Last time I didn't stick to the water great, so I'm going to make sure as part of my 4 juices a day, I am going to equally drink 4 pints of water. Oh, I must get myself a pint glass, actually. We'll do that today. So it's 2 litres. I have a bottle. Make sure I just drink 2 litres of water. I know I'm supposed to drink 3 litres, because you drink according to your weight. But 3 litres is never going to happen. Bad enough 2 litres, that will do. And I get that into me every day as religiously as I do the 4 juices. So, okay, 9 minutes. I promise all my other videos won't be this long. And so starts another 30 days. Oh God, I hope, because I'm still doing these videos and knowing I have to do them every day and upload them every day to you guys. It just helps me keep on track. So I thank you for allowing me to do this first of all, because it really does help. Because I'd lost the will, to be honest. I was heading to a place where I did not want to go, and where I've been before, and I go, no, I'm not going there again. So with that, I will tune in tomorrow for the next installment of my mad musings. We'll see where we go. Alright, so listen, thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you all again tomorrow, and it's lovely to be back. Chat tomorrow, bye.